Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 183 of the Red Force Podcast. My name is Otala. Join me tonight, Christian Gelato.
Welcome, one and all, to the Red Force Podcast. I don't know what's going on.
Enough of this. Enough talking, Christian.
This
You know what I have to say? To all the people out there? Embrace the hype. Let it in. Let it into your heart. Yamato has arrived on the big stage, and everyone's downplaying the situation.
Yeah.
What is this? Why?
Yeah.
Why can't they let the heart into the hype into their heart?
Because multiple agendas, multiple things going on there. It's a multi-layered problem. I'll get into it.
Okay.
Alright, but first of all, how could we forget to mention
To subscribe to the channel.
just subscribe to the channel, do like the stream, share it around, do whatever you want.
Yes.
Alright. Now, another thing is also happening this week, Eric.
What's that?
It is called E3.
Yes.
Alright? Who would have thought that Microsoft had nothing? Everyone.
But the consensus is it's alright. Forza,
Yeah. They didn't even show Halo Infinite's
Yakuza 7's came out on Game Pass, I get that.
quality offering, but that game's old, Eric.
Sure.
We come to E3 for the new games. Alright? Microsoft brought Halo multiplayer.
What do you want him to bring?
Last year, everyone knew the game looked like trash. They had to show the open world why it's fun.
But
What's good about it? They didn't do that.
nothing compares to that Halo shotgun, though.
Halo Shotgun's great. Multiplayer.
Yeah.
Multiplayer.
We'll be there. You'll be playing multiplayer.
Sure, it's free. I'll jump on. Get some kills. You know?
Sure. That Spartan laser better be around.
But all I'm saying is
Yeah.
they didn't show the open world. They didn't show the campaign because they know it's trash and they know it's unsalvageable.
Okay.
All right.
What did you want from Xbox? Because you got the Elden Ring.
I got my Elden Ring from Jeff Keighley.
Because you're excited.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. What do you
Elden
want to
Ring.
see?
First of all, Elden Ring, looking like I thought it would look.
Yeah.
Does it meet expectations? Yes, it does.
Okay.
All right.
Next year, though.
We still have Dark Souls 3 animations from attacks. We still have all these legacy effects.
Uh-huh.
We still got it all. But that's what makes Dark Souls Dark Souls.
Right.
All right. That's what makes Miyazaki.
Some say Miyazaki makes the same game every 2 years.
Sure. But we eat that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Doesn't matter. All right.
What do you think about the horse double jump?
The horse double jump is new technology, new innovation, unseen in any open world.
Is it now required in every game, the horse double jump?
Well,
But if the horse can double jump, can the character double jump?
It's in question.
Or is it only exclusive
I think the
to
double
horse
jump is for the open world to enhance traversal.
Is it too broken for normal combat?
Too
the
broken,
double jump?
maybe too broken for normal combat.
Right.
But the double jump's there to enhance
Have you
movement.
decided on the style, Christian?
what style I'm going to play
Yeah.
or what. We normally...
Because Christian doesn't use a shield.
No.
That's for babies.
No. Shield is for babies. Shield is for weak people who don't know how to dodge.
Right.
Alright, they block.
Don't know how to parry.
Don't know how to parry. I mean, you can parry with a shield.
Sure.
Alright. But maybe we, the classic spear faith build is classic.
Right. You want to shoot lightning, you want to...
Shoot lightning, spinning attacks, all kinds of craziness, alright? Now, what you asked me what I want to see from Microsoft.
Yeah.
Where is Banjo 3?
No one wants to do it. Apparently word on the street is Ray doesn't want to do it. And the Psychonauts 2 men don't want to do it.
Well, they're double fine.
Yeah. And apparently no one can make 3D platforms.
Except Nintendo.
The technology's dead.
What do you mean the technology is
Apparently
dead?
the technology and the knowledge is dead and lives only in Nintendo.
I don't understand this.
Wait,
That's the word on the street. Alright. Of course, Ubisoft's got nothing.
Mario Rabbids looks alright.
Mario Rabbits, alright. Square Enix is a meme. That Dark Souls clone Final Fantasy got announced.
Why is the guy wearing like a skivvy? What's going on?
It's Final Fantasy, you know.
Strange.
Strange. Looks not great.
There was like 2 seconds of Final Fantasy 16.
Final Fantasy 16.
They were in like a sizzle reel, Christian.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's all happening.
Square Enix is like... Square Enix is always... They always got their thing going on.
Yeah. Now, One Piece anime. We got
High quality episode.
30 seconds of hype.
Well, 30 minutes.
30 minutes of hype.
3 minutes.
3 minutes of
Yeah.
hype.
It wasn't quite 30 seconds.
Alright, we got 3 minutes of hype.
People talk to me about this is the best episode. No, Christian. Jay knows, Christian. JD Legend, shout out to him. 975, I think it is. Or 957.
Which episode?
The one with the supernova and Kobe talking to Drake.
The Warlords episode.
Yeah.
The Warlords are
The
abolished.
Warlords are arrived. High quality, movie quality from start to finish. Big News Morgan's punching the CP man out.
Yeah.
Movie quality, Christian. Shots. I'm talking about everything.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the boarding, Christian.
This is a great episode.
Great episode. This one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Luffy fucking around, you know, you like to see it. Kid. Can't even make him look good. That con gun looking hype. Kid just kind of like runs himself into ship.
That is what Kid would do, though.
Yeah. Anyway.
Apparently...
Roof piece. Get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Apparently, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, Law is extra powerful in the rain. What do you think about that?
Is that like he can shambles with the drops, or is that like...
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Rain doesn't affect Delph
Because maybe because he uses electric attacks. I don't know what the fuck that means.
You can't compete with me in the rain. I think it's shambles technology, Christian.
I don't know what the fuck.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, I guess. He just does it with a rock or any other object anyway.
Yeah, that's...
I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
Really what that means. But there you go. Law making declarations.
And you know what? Shout outs to fucking Busy Birdie, Christian.
Yeah.
Birdie man. Katakuri vs. Luffy.
The final episode.
The final episode.
It is
There
legendary.
are a few flaws, but legendary nonetheless.
Well, you know, little baby teeth.
There's problems.
Alright.
But
There's a few sus shots, but great nonetheless. Now,
maybe Jinbei next week. They might pat the shit out of this shit.
no chapter next week. What are
Yes.
we doing, Eric? I was thinking of a new concept.
What?
Of course, everyone knows. Everyone on Twitter is a 9 out of 10 writer.
Yes.
What if people wrote in with their pitch,
Do you want people to pitch?
your idea? Seinen, shonen. But you gotta give us the genre, you gotta give us a demographic.
We talking manga? Or does it have to be? Or
manga.
What about manuscript ideas, Christian? You want to talk about
It's well, this is an anime podcast,
Just
manga podcast.
pitch us your ideas.
Pitch us.
Christian won't steal them. They're probably not going to be good.
Nah. I already got mine. I'm already working on mine.
Maybe they're good, you know?
Alright. Pitch. Maybe we'll do. If we get enough, I'm looking at maybe
I imagine we'll do
3
like
to 4 in depth.
We'll probably, yeah.
Alright. What do I want to?
Don't give us a book.
Maybe give us a book if you got an idea.
That'll take all episode. If you could give us fucking...
I'm only gonna
What do you
select
want? What do you want? What do you want the people to give you? You want dot points? You want an actual written
I want. First of all, genre important. Is it a shonen? Is it a seinen? Audience important.
Yes.
Action, comedy, whatever. All right. You gotta give us your main cast and the dynamic. MC, hype man, whatever you want to have in there. All right. Then
I suggest people use my formula. You can find it.
Eric's formula will come into play.
Yes.
All right.
If you want to write a shonen.
All right. Then we got power system, massively important. And then we need, the plot and the world.
Right.
What's going on? All right.
Okay.
So there you go. Maybe we do that. If we get submissions for it, we'll do it. If we don't, I don't know. Maybe we'll fuck around. Who knows? All right. So it's an idea. Get your ideas out there. All right. Maybe you'll get some inspiration.
Good to get feedback on your own ideas anyway.
Sure. All right.
From
Maybe
two
we'll do it.
pieces of shit
Yeah.
that'll fuck it up. We're not gonna pull no punches, Christian.
No. Get ready for
Get ready for some. I mean, if it's good, it's good, you know.
Exactly. Alright? So there you go. Maybe we'll try that. It'll be fun. It'll be great. Alright? Moving on to the chapter itself. 1016. Chapter 1016. It's me, Otama.
He had to pick a
You had to pick a title, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Could have picked multiple options.
Next chapter might be Yamato vs Kaido.
Give us that flashback.
Yamato, Christian.
See, I think Yamato vs Kaido is going to be saved, Eric.
I know, we're not there yet. I'm aware.
We've got other fights to get through. Robin, Brooke, Jinbei. Who is who's who? The question of the arc. Alright. So
Who's that guy that was following Jinbei and Robin?
Yeah.
At the start of Onigashima, no one knows.
Probably. Maybe Onimaru.
Okay. Alright. Still hasn't turned up.
Still turned up.
Who's the healer?
Who's the healer?
Who's the healer?
Of course. Multiple questions to be answered. Alright. We open up in the flower capital, Tenguyama. The theorized shogun of Wano in hiding.
Right.
Alright.
Odin's father.
Tenguyama no Toko looking at the sky. Talking about the fire festival. The lanterns. How can you forget the lore about the lanterns, Eric?
The spirits, Christian.
The spirits represent the dead. All that kind of stuff. People thought the straw was going to fly in a balloon into Onigashima. I remember that
Me
theory.
specifically.
So, yeah, didn't happen.
Should have happened.
That's an L.
Okay.
Right.
Would have been a fun thing.
Otoko remembers Yasu.
Where's that giant Odin float?
It's on the ground.
Okay.
People love Odin, Eric. It turns out
Don't forget.
the people love Odin.
Right.
Alright? And they let Orochi
Do what he
Kaido
likes.
do whatever they want for the entire year except the fire festival.
And, the Okaburo Town people are our brothers, but we can't do anything about it.
No. Outside of the one day of the year, they go back to their garbage town.
Yeah.
Alright?
But for one, they can come
For one day of the year, we let them in.
The fire people
Alright?
aren't bad.
For
People.
one day of the year, everyone's equal. But for the rest of the time, no.
Mm-hmm.
We can't let that happen. Alright? Multiple things are going on here. Alright? Then we cut back to Onigashima. Alright?
Watching Soe's review, Christian, he has this idea that because of the fire festival and the spirits, that we're literally going to see the spirits of Ace, Odin. What do you think about that?
The Star Wars Haki Ghost looking down.
Yeah.
Why would Ace be looking down? For Yamato?
I don't know. Of course, we know spirits exist, Christian. How can we forget?
Sure.
The Sunny and the Mary.
Yeah, but then it's like, what is the implications there?
Right.
What are the implications of this? We know for Brooke if the underworld exists, I guess. So I guess. Alright, multiple people have the theory, alright? Alright, I get it.
We don't watch Droid Boy here. I don't want to get upset.
Alright. So I think there's a question about that in the question corner.
Okay.
Alright. I think. Alright. CP0 are talking about the numbers, we got this numbers on this side, CP0 giving us the score update. Again, fodder doesn't matter. Stop. Alright, please. We know the fodder. Just trying to sell us that the fodder matters.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
No. Alright, absolutely not. Luffy used Conqueror's Haki and knocked out 50,000 men in Fishman Island. What can he do now? It doesn't matter. Luffy just goes down, pulses his Conqueror's Haki, knocks out everyone and wins the war. It doesn't matter. Stop.
Okay.
Please. Alright? Fodder doesn't matter. We all know it doesn't matter. Alright? Boa is about to announce that Momonosuke has been defeated and fallen off Onigashima. Alright? Meanwhile, Nami and Usopp and Tama are running on stage. Nami is asking why Zeus is in her staff. Alright? It turns out, Eric, that Hera was biting down on Zeus and the soul energy spilled out. But since the bite also bit the staff, the soul was transferred into the staff.
Right.
Now we said when Zeus quote unquote died, Big Mom's soul magic bullshit was going to be in play.
Correct.
Yes. Alright? Oda...
I wouldn't have been surprised if Zeus just jumped into the staff when he died.
Sure, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Soul magic...
Didn't need this.
Soul magic explanation.
I mean, there's a lot of unnecessary text in this chapter, but we'll get to it.
Sure, but, push into the staff. Now, Nami has another power-up. Alright?
And a fight.
And we'll see what they can do.
Okay.
Surely. Alright? Zeus says he can't escape without Big Mom's powers, so there's nothing they can do about it. Nami's not too happy about the situation.
You can't leave this...
Can't leave the staff.
You're right.
Alright?
No, stuck in there.
Stuck in there. Now, Nami still hates Zeus for trying to kill her, but I think, they're warming up to each other, whatever, alright?
Right-hand man to Nami.
Sure. Zeus... Well, they run into Ulti on the stage.
Ulti fucks up
Usopp, Punishment King.
We know this.
Usopp is the Punishment King. He cops that punishment, he goes down.
Gets back up, though.
He's on the floor. He doesn't really get back up, but,
Sure.
Ulti then grabs Tama. Alright? But, what happens first? Does the staff come out? No, she grabs Tama, and she's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
She's controlling the... Sure.
Yeah, and then Nami uses the staff and smacks Ulti in the face.
With a spike thing.
With a spiked club.
Zeus can now manipulate.
Alright, Looney Tunes powers.
Yes.
Can morph into any shape.
Now, this is the only power-up, in my mind.
The morphing.
Yeah.
No firepower.
She had Zeus. And Zeus was already in the staff.
Yeah. But now she has Looney Tunes powers.
Right. Which I don't know what does much. Maybe the homing stuff is more...
I mean, Zeus in the fireball, Zeus in the wind.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see what's going on with all the other stuff, but yeah.
So, Nami displaying the staff skills, Eric. What do you think about this?
What do you think about it? You're the staff man. Are these skills?
Well, we said it when Big Mom...
You got your fight, Christian.
We said it when Big Mom attacked Ulti first. Even if Ulti gets up, the fight is solid. The fight is tarnished.
She was on her last legs, apparently.
Oda trying so hard with the power scaling. People say Oda doesn't care about the power scaling.
Yeah.
Oda goes to the extreme lengths and ruins the fight just so he keeps the power scaling balance.
It's not that Oda doesn't care about power scaling. It's just that you're not in tune with his power scaling.
Yeah. He's going deep.
Because we talked about this with Zoro. Like, he keeps on putting caveats on Zoro.
Yeah. Oh, he was only for a second. His bones are broken. This is my all-out attack. Doesn't really do anything to Kaido.
Oda the spirit. All that shit.
And all that kind of bullshit, alright? But Oda goes to such lengths to make this defeat make sense.
Right.
Big Mom did...
We would say unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Big Mom did 99% of the damage.
Yeah, and Nami comes down with that lightning. Usopp uses a green star to get rid of Tama. See, look at this teamwork.
If only...
We could have gone this the whole time.
We could have got this done. I refuse to...
I refuse to believe.
Buy into the fact that we couldn't get this done.
Apparently we couldn't get it done. Usopp using the net trap. Trapping so Ulti can't move. And then we get the light. There's so many options, so many creative things to do.
What do you think about this, right? If Yamato joins the crew, which is likely that it will join the crew, massive busted character. We got Jinbei, we got Sanji, we got Zoro.
Got Luffy.
Which are all going into busted level. But he refuses to give Nami and Usopp the source.
It's never going to happen again.
Why won't Oda give Nami and Usopp the source?
Because they're like the everyman. They're the connection to the audience. He doesn't want to go too far with them.
They could have used the brain power, Christian.
But it's Oda's philosophy of like, you got to have the weak characters, so the strong characters save the weak characters.
Even Chopper, he's able to fight Queen.
Yeah, but Queen's are maiming him.
Yeah, but still, Chopper's able to do stuff. Nami and Usopp, he refuses.
Yeah. It's just annoying. Like, we said it when it happened. I got mad when it happened with Big Mom originally. And again, the lightning didn't literally punch a hole through it, burnt her clothes, internal damage.
Sure.
We know lightning does internal damage.
Lightning lands, Christian.
Sure.
Although misleading promoter for sure.
Misleading, but you can see the clothes damage. The whole of the clothes, you can see it. Right? So, Ulti extremely damaged. Zeus proclaims this. How does he know? No
Experience. Internal damage.
I mean, I guess, but how does he know the
Now, this
powers of
brings up
Ulti?
the same question we have for Sanji.
Yeah.
If Ulti has tough skin and requires internal damage,
I mean,
Sanji,
he's got Diablo Jumbo, I get that, but...
that internal damage? That's skin deep. I don't know if that's penetration damage, Christian. Or does that bypass all defenses?
You have to go back to Jabra to really understand. It goes through Tech Eye, so... You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I refuse to believe Nami and Usopp couldn't get this job done. I refuse to believe it. People out there saying that, the power scaling... through IQ, through creative
people in the
plays.
chat saying there was no staff skills displayed.
I mean...
It was more of a desperate plea.
I mean, she lashed out in rage.
And Zeus came out.
Alright. The power pole extending was Nami, and then Zeus turned into a fucking spike ball.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, listen, not satisfied with this fight. Does it add anything? Like, do we really get anything apart from, like, now
I was talking this with you. It's, like, weird as fuck, because it's, like, a weird structure where it's, like, it goes from point A, with Nami being like, Luffy will be the Pirate King, all that shit. And then we wait a long fucking time running bullshit. Big Mom comes in, defeats her, and then we go backwards, basically, and being like, this is how Nami would have defeated Ulti.
And there was no question asked of what is the problem that Nami has to overcome?
Firepower.
Yeah. And then apparently the answer is homing attacks. And firepower.
Sure. Nami needs speed, needs that.
So how far back in Nami and Usopp is a high level of ridiculously?
Yeah, obviously.
Nami now has significant firepower.
Sure.
But not enough to take out Ulti.
With a single hit, no.
Don't we get into... Big Mom takes back Zeus, makes Hera,
It's messy. It's a problem with Wano.
Just make Hera in fucking Whole Cake Island. You know?
Yeah. You know.
Or before Whole Cake Island.
I guess.
When you were trying to get up a waterfall.
Oh, yeah. But, all kinds of, issues.
We're going all over the place with, everything in Onigashima, which I guess is, the intended effect of, what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, there was even if you go back to Marineford, there was no real 1v1s in Marineford. It was, clashes.
Yeah, we're getting more in this. We're getting way more.
Yeah, in Marineford, there was no real 1v1s. I mean,
Onishima's got more.
I mean, Alcuda versus Whitebeard was 2 pages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, But...
It's you don't even...
Annoying, Annoying, but... And page 1 confirmed down by Boa Huang.
Oh, that
confirmed down.
That Haki punch.
Done. Alright?
Confirmed the most busted shit in the verse.
Yeah.
You saw the Master Cannon. Didn't take him out. A simple Conqueror's Haki punch, though. One shot's page 1.
The Conqueror's bullshit is crazy, alright? The Conqueror's punch is out of control. The lightning damage, the homies kind of suck, right?
Mm-hmm.
The homies are whatever.
Listen, we know that Nami didn't necessarily have the firepower to take her ulti, but we're talking about big brain plays.
How she normally...
Can we knock them off Onigashima?
This is how Usopp and Nami normally win fights. Through IQ.
No, they never have the power.
Through outsmarting. Usopp had no business beating Perona. Outplayed.
Correct.
Through his negative attitude.
You had no business beating Miss Merry Christmas?
No. Him and Chopper outplayed.
Yes.
Using Mr. 4 against him.
Using the brain power.
Khalifa versus Nami.
These are the two. This is their character strength. Christian.
IQ. Mirage tempo. Setting things up.
And the two of them together, gas. Mirages.
All sorts of bullshit
vines
traps.
And whips.
Sure.
Banned. We saw this week with Usopp.
Why could we have a combination attack between Nami's lightning and Usopp's chemical
Where's
bullshit?
Usopp's sister on handcuffs?
What if Usopp sprayed poison chemicals on fucking Ulti and then Nami uses the lightning and then combines and then explodes for massive damage?
Shit, yeah.
Again, this is the whole problem with this fight. right?
Maybe the
Why?
maybe the high level Zoan nose comes into play. The Ron eggs come back.
Sure.
To distract the observation haki.
Whatever. The multiple options. Why?
So much stuff.
Here's the problem with this fight. Why is my imagination exceed what Oda gave us? Normally it's the other way around. Normally Oda gives us something so creative, so interesting, so hype, that it satisfies me.
Yeah, I know it's a movie, but look at Bullet. Usopp, able to use his vines to manipulate Bullet.
Sure.
And help out Monkey D.
We've said this multiple times. There's multiple ways for them to get it done. We should have gotten that. We didn't get it. Oda, weird obsession with his power scaling, and a way to give Nami a power up, and a way to solve problems quote unquote quickly, which is not really what happened, but whatever. It's just like Oda's weird obsession with this internal damage theme of the arc. Well, it's everyone needs eternal damage. You can't have this.
Why not bring back the rejectiles?
Eric,
have Usopp shatter his body completely.
We can't just keep on bringing up points.
We have so many points.
I know. There's so many options. Oda chose none of them, and I don't think anyone's satisfied with this fight. Who's satisfied with this fight? No one's satisfied.
Correct.
No one's really satisfied, dude. And we try. We try and give Oda the benefit of the doubt, but no, he messed this one up.
But then Nami's got Zeus permanently, so that's good firepower. Will Nami...
Look how much effort Oda puts in to give Nami this power up.
Yeah.
Ridiculous amounts of effort. The Zeus thing in Whole Cake Gold. We come to Wano. Goes back to Big Mom. Comes back with Hera. Then... Zeus is destroyed character-wise. Gets some character development. And then Nami's staff is fused with Zeus. And now Nami has his power up. Look how much effort. More effort was given in the power up than what the fight was.
More effort was given to Zeus than Enma.
Yeah.
And explain the situation there.
More effort was given into the power up given to Nami than the actual fight.
And Nami had
Nami had
no real active role in that.
That's insanity to me. That's insanity to me.
Yeah.
It's straight insanity. Alright? But, apart from that, we already had our fucking rant about this. We kind of went on another one. We already had our rant about this the first time this happened.
It's just frustrating because the community doesn't believe in Nami and Usopp.
I mean, they should. But there you go. Alright? Usopp grabs Bohang with a green star devil, and we have the information in our hands, Eric. No more calls will be going out.
Right.
So Usopp's doing his job, alright, I guess. Hopefully Usopp gets a bigger moment. He hasn't really had one in Wano. Usopp needs a moment.
He's done a lot of small things.
Sure, but I think he definitely does need a moment.
Yeah.
Sniping, helping someone out, maybe help Sanji out against Queen, maybe it's King. Helps out against King.
Sure.
I mean, Nami and
we
Usopp.
talked about this last week.
Nami and Usopp now free. Now, what if Nami helps Sanji against Queen?
I like it.
Lightning, penetration.
Usopp helps Marco and Zoro.
We just established penetration damage.
Yeah.
See what Zeus can do.
Maybe could fuck up his electronics in some way.
Sure. Again, I don't want to get too excited, too ambitious, but I guess Nami's a free agent now, so something should be.
It's somewhat safe where they are. They got a bunch of dudes.
I mean, they're right there. They're on the main stage.
Yes, but they got a bunch of goons protecting their backs and shit.
Sure, with Tama. Maybe Nami just charges up a fucking lightning bolt for 10, 20 charges.
The sky.
Yeah.
Some fucking
just
Anal
launches shit. Like some crazy bullshit.
Maybe.
Alright. We move on to Otama. Now she's speaking and commanding her army. Before that happens, we cut back. The announcement goes out that Ulti and Paige run it down.
Yeah.
Via accident. Everyone's shocked. Alright. We go to the we'll go back to the top of the top of the dome. Kaido transforms, dragon form flies up there, he's ready to fight. Yamato makes his declaration. He's gonna sail with Luffy and kick Kaido out of Wano.
Obviously.
We're looking at the next crew member, the 10th crew member, the final crew member.
Why are people so hesitant for Yamato? Don't I get too excited?
Maybe. I mean, we've been through this before. Kind of. Recently. This is the whole story of the New World. Who's the next crew member? No one joins. So, people rooting for Momonosuke.
Has it ever been this overt, though? From, like, day one?
Yeah. I think people are rooting for Momonosuke. But then again,
he has to be the Shogun.
I know. He's got things to do. But, like, the kids... And, like, Yamato fills that role for Wano. He fills that Oden role. Maybe through the journal he's learned... But then again, it kind of, like... There's problems with Yamato. And maybe we'll get to that in talking the show.
Okay.
You know, relating to Zoro, relating to Robin. There's, like, overlap there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll get to it, but... Yamato makes his declaration. Kaido says he will not leave Wano. He came to Wano for a reason, and he isn't leaving, Eric. This goes back to my theory last week.
Goes back to Joy Boy.
Goes back to everything.
Opening the borders, the prophecy.
I'm telling you, it doesn't... What other explanation would there be? It's not the bullshit weapons. It's not the craftsmen.
Something.
It's crazy prophecy nonsense. Alright, he's not leaving. Yamato knows he can't beat Kaido on his own. But he's going to stall out until Luffy gets time. And Luffy gets up there.
And they clash.
And Conqueror's Haki goes off.
Which can only be the Conqueror's Haki coding. Because Kaido winds up with it.
Does he? Is there a panel?
Yes, there is.
Black Lightning?
We see the streaks.
Okay, I believe... You don't have to pull it up.
I'll pull it up.
But I believe it. Right?
And very, very, very similar to Luffy.
Yamato was crazy. We warned people.
I mean, we told people.
We warned people. It was going to be busted. It was going to be crazy. Yamato, unknown quality, can be as strong as Oda wants him to be. So right now...
If Yamato stalls Kaido out for, however long, until Luffy gets back there, which should be a while... 1v1. Now, people want to talk about he's nerfed. It doesn't matter. Nerf doesn't affect speed, power.
How is he nerfed?
He's taking damage.
And Luffy's going to get back up there, and Kaido's going to be taking damage.
Observe.
Alright, okay, yeah. Alright. I wasn't sure. Couldn't remember, but it's there. So...
And the mythical hybrid form straight up.
Straight to hybrid form. Not mucking around.
Which people tell me is the go form of not fucking around. So,
right, the ultimate form.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not the ultimate form. Maybe still awakening to come.
Alright.
But wait, he's gonna hold up. Alright. Gonna hold up. Stop Kaido from rampaging.
Now, no one else can do this because otherwise Kaido would go on a rampage and start one-shotting everyone in the Alliance.
Yeah.
So this must happen. So no, he's not gonna get defeated next week. Because then, big problems for the Alliance.
Sure.
We can't have Kaido going around willy-nilly.
No.
Fucking people up.
Absolutely not. So Kaido...
We saw what happened to Kinema.
We did see what happened to Kinemon. It wasn't great. Alright, Kinemon got fucked up.
And Kaido is not fucking around. He's fast.
Alright, Kaido says, I'm not going to go easy on you. Important line, because people say Kaido's going easy on Yamato, even though he said he wasn't.
We'll see what happens to the flashback.
Alright.
It coming any moment.
Sure.
Well...
Obviously, you would imagine Kaido's not going for the finishing blows because he wants Yamato as a shogun. All that kind of shit. Or maybe he wants to subdue.
Yeah.
But still, you need power to subdue Yamato. You can't just fucking clown around.
I mean, he's winding up with the Conqueror straight up.
Yeah.
In hybrid form.
In hybrid form. He's going straight in.
Not fucking around.
Nah, he's going straight in.
Yamato's no joke.
He's going straight in. So, we're looking at the next crew member. Alright, the ending is hype as fuck. Alright, what do you think about this chapter?
It's interesting, right? Because fucking 60% of it is just nothing.
Why are we wasting time?
Fire Festival CP0.
Why are we wasting 3 pages with Fire Festival CP0 when we could have gotten more with the Nami fight? I keep on bringing this up. And it's a short chapter. It's 15 pages. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe Oda had to cut some things. Maybe, he's going on break this week. Maybe, he ran out of time. I don't know. But Nami, we're coming to the end of the series. This is the reality. We're coming to the end of the series. There's not going to be that many more opportunities.
You hope she gets one
for Nami to get her fight.
You hope all the Straw Hats get a fight for the final hurrah.
But there's not that many options or opportunities left. Kind of a wasted opportunity. The arc's not done. Nami's still in fighting condition.
When's he gonna let Nami and Usopp be strong? Because he's kind of letting Nami be strong.
Well, Nami's a contender now for like. She's definitely the strongest of the weak trio. Maybe she's pushing out Brook. Maybe she's pushing out Robert with his firepower. With this. Well, you know, the matchups it gets weird, but you know, because Robert, it's a hard matchup.
One-shot Nami. Yeah.
It's a hard matchup. Yeah. All right, but you know what I'm saying. But his power-up's big for Nami. There's not going to be that many more opportunities. Now, is Nami done for this arc? No, she's still in fighting condition. She's in this main stage.
I'm hoping she gets involved in the King or the Queen fight.
Maybe she helps out with the King and the Queen fight, and that'll be great. Maybe we'll get to see more powers, more stuff from Nami. Maybe this was the plan of the whole time. Nami gets a power up, and Ulti's used as a showcase. And then that's that. But then again, we had the decorations, the Ultama stuff, you know.
Trend, yes.
Yeah. So, there's still options out there for that stuff. And yeah. So overall...
Then we got the Yamato source.
Yamato's hyper fuck. Alright? Decoration gonna join the crew.
Yes.
Alright, decoration.
No.
Who makes a decoration to join the crew and doesn't join the crew? Has it ever happened before? Maybe Vivi. But I don't think Vivi ever made the declaration.
Don't think Vivi made the declaration. Did someone want to and they didn't get joined? Or was that like a movie or something? Why don't I remember that? It might be a fiction cruise. I don't know.
I don't think anyone's made the declaration and not joined. You know?
Yeah.
Then again, Luffy's normally the one to ask. You know, Frankie
they're friends. She knows Ace.
Yeah.
Like, why would Luffy say no?
Like, Luffy instantly asked Brook. Robin asked Luffy. Luffy asked Zoro. Luffy asked Sanji. Luffy forced Chopper.
Luffy asked Jinbei.
Luffy asked... Usopp asked to join the crew. Pretty sure.
He turned up. Yeah. He's like, I want to be captain, you know. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure Luffy asked to join the crew. Luffy asked Jinbei. There's a whole bullshit there.
The Grand Fleet wanted to be, like, Luffy to be the big boss. And Luffy's like, that shit's dumb.
Yeah. I think that's a different situation. He doesn't want multiple. He doesn't want to be the king, the big boss, the King Pooba, you know. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want that responsibility.
Sure. But no, Yamato should join. Yeah. We'll log the journey of the Pirate King.
Sure. Also, multiple issues, and we'll get into it.
Okay. With
Robin's role, with Zoro's role. You know, Monster Trio shit.
We'll talk about the topic of the show.
But there you go.
And why people don't want to do it.
Yeah.
What did you rate it?
I didn't even rate it.
6, 7? 6.5, 7? I mean, most of the chapter's nothing. And that Nami stuff's disappointing. But, yeah.
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. Christian's upset. I'll give it a 6.5. I was already mad. Like, the heat came out of it the first time.
I know.
We already lucky we got Nami got anything because it's looking like Nami would get nothing.
I guess that's true. But again, annoying.
Yes.
As fuck. All right. Annoying as fuck. We hope Robin gets the justice. Let's hope and pray Robin gets the justice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on. The How Strong Is Shanks. How strong is Shanks? Every week, we come to you with the question of, how strong is Shanks?
Indeed.
And every week we answer. Shaggy's the strongest. Shaggy's the good king. But there are people out there that say Kaido's the strongest.
Yes.
That say Blackbeard's the strongest. You know, needs a third devil fruit apparently.
I feel like more and more people are jumping off that bandwagon every week.
It's good to see.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there who think Sweaty's man on Planet Arcane is the strongest. Eric had to deal with that today on the stream.
People ask me why he's sweaty, and just look at the panels.
Every panel he's sweaty.
Yes.
Right? There are people out there that say Mihawk's the strongest. And they're
annoying.
Breed.
We'll talk about agendas in a minute.
Are they even a breed of human being?
It's just a Zoro agenda.
Zoro agenda.
He's not even his own character.
That's sad. It's not even a Mihawk agenda. It's a Zoro agenda.
Yeah.
What can I say there? The people out there that think Dragon's the strongest. Didn't even show up to marry Joa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got Zabo to announce the war, apparently.
Did
they even announce the war?
Don't know.
Did the Admirals just laugh at him and be like,
where's Dragon?
Yeah. Where's the big boy? Right. There are people out there. And they're the worst of them all. I think I'm the strongest. No. Right. And every week we bring 100% genuine factual evidence.
Factual.
Alright? And this week's evidence is Sashi's so strong that he would have one-shot Ulti, unlike the fraud Big Mom. Right? Unlike.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're talking about.
There we go.
Shaggy's the strongest. Shaggy's the God King. Now, moving on to talk with the show. Yamato. Why are people downplaying Yamato? Alright?
Yes.
What's the agenda? Alright?
Now, Christian.
Yeah.
Spit here in the chat is talking about getting me some Mingo glasses. I'll take them.
Send them to you.
Yeah.
I feel like that's treading on Brago's territory.
Christian.
I feel like that's treading on Brago's territory.
We innovate the community here, right? And they take from us.
They don't give credit.
And they don't give credit.
King Lightning famously
stole
our bid.
We're a small channel, Christian.
Sure.
But we've innovated the community to the next levels.
We're innovators, alright?
Alright.
In the
So
One Piece space.
Maybe we can take some back.
Alright. Those glasses are pretty expensive.
You know, you can get some bullshit ones.
Alright.
But DM me on Twitter if, you know.
Yeah, but then we have to give this man the address.
We can work it. We don't have to give him the real address.
What if we give him an address of one of our mates' houses?
We can figure it. Post office.
I don't think you can send. Can you mail stuff straight to a post office?
Sure.
You have to have a PO box for that, Eric.
We'll figure it out. Don't you worry.
Alright.
Don't you worry pretty little head about that.
There's logistical issues, but there you go.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say about this, Eric?
Alright. Yamato seemingly clashing with Kaido. I think the evidence is clear that we got some Conqueror's Conan going on. Now, if that's not the case, it was strange. That's the intended effect to me. And crazy Haki burst. Similar to Monkey D.
Haki beam.
Who could forget the raining arrows, Christian?
Yeah.
She's shown very high level stuff. Charging the Haki on the mace, throwing it, beam. Shot. Don't forget one-shotting ulti.
For a time.
Yeah.
We have Thunderbagua on lock.
We want that Thunderbagua with the crew.
We do.
Alright?
Maybe faster than Brook.
Speculation, Devil Fruit hinted.
Sure.
Some kind of zone. 28.
He's not even in hybrid form yet.
28.
Old, kind of old.
Oh, made Ace. Sparred with Ace. That's some shit.
Sure.
If Sanji was doing this stuff.
As strong as Jinbei 4 years ago?
If not more. Christian, if you're take a character, if Robin was pulling these feats off, people were saying, "Watch out, Zoro. We got a new king. We got a new queen."
If Sanji
was doing this stuff, if Kid was doing this stuff, forget about it.
I mean, Kid's quote unquote holding off Big Mom. The law's there right now, so
I don't see no Conquerors Kings hockey clash.
No, I see Metal Fist
grabbing stuff.
Yeah, right.
I see Laura and Kid going in Big Mom.
Yeah.
Why would people let Yamato in? And it always comes back to the Zoro agenda.
I think it's fair for Zoro to be always the right hand man. It kind of ruined the dynamic right now. Like, if Zoro's not the right hand man, he's not the guy to get the job done. Who is he? Kind of loses his point. You know what I mean? You can't have two.
Look at Odin. Look at Odin on Whitebeard's crew.
Whitebeard
look at Odin. Crew. Look at Odin on Roger's crew. I imagine similar things are gonna happen. Yamato's just gonna fuck around.
Just like not do anything.
What's this? What's that? I want to fight the boss.
Yeah.
That kind of dynamic going on.
Now, there's a problem with Power's but there's also a problem with, Robin. Because Yamato read the journal.
And Christian, in an arc, Zoro will surpass Yamato anyway. So it's not going to stay that for a while.
Yeah. It'll be, it won't be this, it won't stay the same.
Yeah.
But Yamato, I've said it before, is the second strongest person on the Kaido crew, apart from Kaido.
Kaido entrusts Yamato to be the Shogun.
Not king.
Not king, not queen,
maybe
not Jack.
Maybe that's a blood relation thing, but...
Kaido's all about strength.
Sure. I guess.
Odin's kid's a brat, not worthy.
Yeah.
But he's willing to make his own child the Shogun. The evidence is on the table. Yamato's doing crazy feats. And people don't want to talk about it. They just want to sweep it under the rug. That's a powerful asset for Luffy. It's a powerful asset for the crew.
Now, the other point of, Yamato knowing too much about Owen's journal, the journal's still in play, people. Momonosuke has the journal.
My argument to that is the Straw Hats...
It's not like Robin's not going to read it.
The Straw Hats are going to know a lot.
We're getting a massive...
After Wano.
We're getting a huge...
There's not going to be... And I doubt Odin actually wrote what Joy Boy's thing was in the journal.
I mean, we saw what he wrote in the journal. The whole flashback is from...
Yeah, but I doubt he wrote what the journey of Joy Boy was and what the One Piece is.
He said, we saw, laughed out, we laughed.
He laughed. That's it.
That's it. We saw him write that in the journal.
There's no way he wrote down what the One Piece was and fucking where to find it and how to find it.
We'll find out about Joy Boy. We'll find out about the prophecy at the end of Wano. So I don't necessarily think that is an issue.
Yeah, I mean, Momo knows about everything now.
Yeah. I mean, Yamato's dream will just be to... What?
Travel the sea.
Travel the sea, but that's kind of Nami, kind of. That's kind of, the real dream there.
She wants to see the world. Shackled, Christian, freedom.
Well, that requires a second journey, and will Monkey D have that second journey?
Perhaps.
Will we get the second journey before the final arc?
Might be a little montage.
Because, why... Yeah, maybe we require a second journey. Get to see Vivi.
It'd be fucking weird if she doesn't join the crew because Oda's putting a lot of effort into this character.
Yeah, and then the declarations would be red herrings.
And a lot of fucking effort, and there's a flashback to come.
Yeah.
And we saw the polls.
We did see the polls. Not even anime yet.
Yeah.
Not even anime form yet, Eric. The TD Jiggle has not been cited in the anime yet.
Potential furry audience.
What do you think about that?
Merch opportunity.
Oh, ridiculous.
Powerful female character, Christian. Power. People, well, where's the powerful females? We have one.
Well, then we get into the whole...
Whatever. We have one. Yeah. No one's talking about it.
Yamato, I think it's a lock at this point.
Yamato, come to the Straw Hats. Give us the Thunder... New skill set as well. Get the Thunder Bargo, the bats, some cool stuff.
The world's strongest Batman.
Sure.
Alright.
Maybe Zoro's got a fucking sparring partner now.
That's crazy.
Because Sanji doesn't want to fucking spar.
No.
Luffy doesn't want to spar
Sanji's
either.
too busy baking that souffle.
Yeah.
Alright?
We've got new memes. I'm not a woman with Sanji, all that bullshit.
I don't want to see that shit,
That's
man.
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen in this arc. I don't know if it's continuing.
With the potential journey of Yamato, understanding that, you know, you shouldn't be living as Odin, you should be living as your own person.
Yeah, we need that character development, because it's fucking weird as fuck. And like,
people in the chat, do you believe in the Yamato hype, or is it too much? Is your brain going, she can't be that strong because what's Zoro gonna do? Because to me that's an irrelevant point, because Zoro's gonna surpass her quickly anyway.
Yeah.
We're almost at the end.
Yeah.
Zoro's gonna surpass her in a matter of time regardless.
I mean, people were bringing up that like Sanji with the raid suit at the end of Whole Cake Island was stronger than Zoro. And then Zoro gets the power up. You know what I mean? So
it's just like the Monster Trio agenda is a thing that's holding back the hype.
If Luffy sees Yamato going toe to toe, putting his life on the line for Luffy, he gets up there, he sees Yamato. There's no way he says no to join the crew. That's a respectable move.
They're already fucking around together as well on the rooftop.
Yeah, already trusted Momonosuke to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Luffy's on board. Everyone's on board. Late game massive get for the crew.
Jinbei as well. Jinbei just joined.
The power level of this crew
is like Roger level power.
It's like it's a real Emperor's crew at that point.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
It's a real Emperor's crew at that point.
When you're talking about Jinbei maybe not even being the Monster Trio.
Yeah.
Former Warlord, Bussin' Man. We saw what happened in Marineford, Akainu, Vagabond Drill, Big Mom. We're talking high level characters.
It's a real Emperor's crew at the end of Wano.
And now we're talking about a lot of characters with sufficient haki.
Yeah.
Now Frankie doesn't necessarily have to learn haki to compete, because he's got his other crew members with the haki game.
Yeah. Alright. Now, people bringing up Conquerors. Do we need... How many people on Luffy's crew are going to have Conquerors now? Because, you know, Yamato... I think Yamato is basically confirmed to have Conquerors.
Sure. So, and people bringing up the fact that Yamato has an advantage because of knowledge of Kaido's attacks. Is that relevant?
It's only relevant if Oda says it's relevant, because the raw physical capabilities...
Yeah, the raw physical and haki power.
It's not like Kaido has...
Kaido's not a technical fighter.
Yeah, he's not a technical fighter. He doesn't have illusions.
Or bullshit. Delphoid stuff.
Like, it's just raw physical strength and, like, haki. It's not like Luffy has to figure out how to you know... It's not like it's Katakuri.
Yeah.
Luffy has to figure out how to beat Kaido in his own game. You know? So it's not like that. So I don't necessarily like that argument. To kind of downplay Yamato.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So... I think it's a lock at this point. Unless, like, Yamato dies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, when Zoro was doing his shit, we gave Zoro credit.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Sure.
But it was a 5v1. 5v2, smoke
5v2.
screens, distractions. Never really went toe-to-toe with Kaido directly.
No. He did Ashura and it was laughed off.
Scarred him. Okay.
But he didn't even get knocked down.
And, you know, Oda downplays that we talked about Zoro and all this stuff.
Of course, the Flying Dragon Blade is still in play.
Never hit.
Alright.
No one knows.
Apparently, Zoro's greatest attack of all time.
But yeah, we're getting to Yamato. People maybe suggest Yamato's dangerous because it ruins the balance. But, you know, what's the next arc? Is there even a fighting arc? Dude, you know, we just fuck around with Shanks.
Alright. Yamato... join the crew, instant second strongest. I don't see an argument for it.
Yeah, I don't see an argument.
I don't see an argument for it. If Yamato holds off Kaido for a ridiculous amount, like half an hour, we're talking stupidness.
There's math out there that Luffy fought Kaido 1v1 for like 20 minutes. Because the Chopper's Rumble Ball lasts for 30 minutes.
10 minutes left.
10 minutes, you know, there's all this stuff.
Interesting.
We're not going to know how long Yamato's going to hold off Kaido for, but Luffy still needs to get healed and get back up there. Now, of course, he could fucking bounce man up there.
Or sure, get back. I don't think getting back up there.
He needs to get healed.
Yeah.
A little bit. At least.
Something needs to happen there. There you go. It's not going to be one attack. It's going to be multiple, There you go.
And we should get the trigger for the flashback at some point.
We hope so. Alright. Moving on to the Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
This week we have Wiper versus Jabra. Do you think it's legal and fair to give him the ultra rejectile? Is that fair?
Do we give it to Usopp?
I mean, Usopp doesn't have the ultra.
Well, wait, it's not an ultra. It's just a rejectile.
No, it's an ultra rejectile.
10 times the power.
Of a regular It's like an ultra big rejectile. Do we give him that capability?
Do we give him the bazooka?
Yeah, it's his waist. It's his main weapon.
Sure, we can give him the rejectile, Christian. I don't know if that matters.
What's his ultimate attack?
Right.
It killed.
Do we give him the sea
And now.
Do we give him the sea stone cuffs?
Who's the season's cuffs?
Isn't that how they stop him from being... They hit him with sea stone?
No, he has like a sea stone paw pad.
He's got a sea stone something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got like a sea stone piece of armor or whatever.
That's touching a nail. Do we give him that? Because that'll affect Joe, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think that's really relevant in like, the Zoan game. Is that really relevant in the Zoan game?
Does it make him weaker? Yeah, it has to make him weaker.
I mean, sure, but the whole point is to make an tangible.
Yeah, I know, but it would make it, Jabra, sweaty.
I don't really know if that's relevant, but
We want to give this a Jabba, don't we?
I don't know, dude. That bazooka's crazy. You know what I mean? But then again, Sora, is the bazooka gonna hit? Wiper's got mantra. Does he not?
Don't remember. Don't the priest just have mantra?
Yeah, I think it's just a priest. I don't think Wiper has mantra. So, I think Wiper. Well, what is Jabba has some ranged attacks, but I don't think they're too relevant in this fight.
That shit never does anything.
The bouncing wolves attack, not really relevant. Jabba has to get close. He's got the finger palms.
He's got the martial arts skills for sure.
See, the problem with Jabba was the walking tech eye. Mm-hmm. But I think the ultra rejectile breaks through that. Is it not? One shot an hour. So we're in the Thunderdome.
I don't know if the Anel's like the high level durability man.
Well,
it
stopped his heart. Like the shockwave was so powerful. I mean, this is an all-in move because it breaks his arm.
Yeah,
it completely shatters his body.
Is it enough to take out Jabra? What does he charge it with? Is he just hitting it with a hammer?
I don't know what Anel hits it with. I can't remember. I can't remember what he hits it with. But if Jabba goes and hits him with that 5-finger pistol and he hits him with that rejectile, I think the game's over. I think that's Wiper W. That's what it can come down to. Because Wiper's not slow. Wiper's got the jet boots. He's got the bazooka. He's got some ranged. He's a pretty strong warrior. He copped that in Hell Lightning and he's still alive.
Yeah.
So, I think we give this one to Wiper. I mean, then you could make the argument that Wiper was stronger than Luffy.
We're only talking about the radio dial, Christian.
I know, but like, Luffy couldn't really keep up with any of the CP0 members without,
second gear.
And then we get into like...
Yeah, but fucking Wiper would be faster than Luffy on the jets.
Yeah. I'll give you that. But then we get into like Zoro and Sanji. Are they like...
I don't know, like, the rejectile's a good point.
Yeah.
That's probably what the main difference is.
I'm gonna go. My gut feeling says Wiper. Just because of the technology.
Okay.
Alright.
We'll go reject the whole W.
Alright. Questions for the people. From the people.
What do we got?
First question comes in from Sly Dark. Why is Oda so intent on making us think the goons matter? They don't.
It's an internal question. I don't know why.
I don't know why he makes us constantly think that...
He's trying. I don't know why he's trying, but...
Yeah, like, we all know the goons don't matter. Stop.
And they don't matter the outcome.
No.
And he keeps on trying to tell us that they do.
Because, again, Luffy can just pulse Conqueror's Haki.
Like, they're so much weaker, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. No. From David, is page 1 the weakest Flying Six? Yeah, probably. Like, he's like the first one shown. He's the one that gets memed. You would think so, right?
Yeah. At what point does at what point does one of the gifters challenge Luffy in the timeline?
Okay. I don't know, pre-time skip? Gear 4. Are we talking about... Well, are we saying they're pacifist level?
The gifters.
Yeah. I think that's the gauge.
Are they pacifista level?
Fuck no.
No.
But then again, Zoro... kind of struggling a little bit there.
With the crabman.
Yeah.
Hard shell.
Oh, I'm going to say pre-time skip. The giving Luffy trouble.
Okay.
Maybe even pre-gears. Like, I'm not sure. Because, like, none of the gifters actually get any time or fights. They actually gauge how strong they are. They just get one shot.
It's true.
So, like, you know. No one really cares. Alright. From Pirate King.
So what is it like having like a legion of Arlongs? Is that what it's like?
I mean, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. It's a hard question to answer, you know.
Okay.
It's a real hard question to answer. Plus, only 500 of those are gifts, you know, smiles.
Sure.
You know. From Pirate King. What are the odds that Yamato has conquerors and has mastered fighting with conquerors? Considering the amount of black lightning in the panel, it's hard to believe it's all Kaidos. Yeah, it's pretty likely.
Likely chance.
Very likely, I would say. From Almighty. I feel like Kaido saying, I guess you weren't Joy Boy. Either it seems after knocking Luffy off and telling Yamato he has been staying in Wano because it's special. Maybe tied together. Now, what do you guys think?
The official doesn't say special, but we get what you're talking about.
Yeah, he says he's here for a reason.
Yes.
Maybe Kaido's waiting in Wano for Joy Boy. Yeah, I said this last week. You gotta pay attention. I said this theory last week. This is exactly what I said last week. And I said this before Kaido said. I was saying Kaido saying Luffy wasn't Joy Boy meant that he was waiting there for Joy Boy. Because he knows the only ones to defeat him will be Joy Boy. Because then he would know about the prophecy.
Right.
You know, it's that kind of logic. So,
yeah.
Alright, you know, I said that. Yeah, I said it last week. So yes, I agree. From Slick, how powerful does Zeus make Nami since he's possessed a climate attack? What level of DC is capable of, especially since her attacks now have a homing feature? Now, I think the maximum level is the attack she used in Whole Cake Island, which is like the big loop lightning.
Yeah.
It's probably the maximum destruction Nami could pull off. And maybe she pulls that off against Queen. Who knows? You know, she got the weather eggs. Is there like a limit to the weather eggs? I got no fucking idea.
No, there's no limit.
So, that's probably a cap. I would assume. Yeah. From Harvesting, I believe it's Harvesting. Where's the mouse? From Harvesting Mary. Why does Oda choose to illustrate Haki so badly? It makes sense. It makes zero sense to have an invisible power system. Imagine if key or stands were invisible to the reader. Well, yeah, we've talked about this a lot.
Well, sense stuff's always invisible, so that takes out observation Haki.
Like sensing and shit, sure. But like armament should be clear. I don't know.
Well, he makes it clear, then he doesn't want to make it clear.
I know it's frustrating. It's annoying. You need visual representation for different powers, so when you do fights, you don't need to say, "This is this ability. This is that ability." There's an understood meaning of different visual styles, of different abilities via visuals. That's what the medium is. So, I don't know why Oda's doing this. It's fucking weird. It's annoying. Again, maybe he's trying to make Marineford make sense in some weird way. It's not great. But there you go. From Slick, about the voice of all things telepathic ability. Do you think that's how Momo knew that's what was happening on the rooftop? Maybe that's how he knew all these details about the fight. Well, it's the voice of all things. He was hearing the voices.
Well, he had two voices up there, which was Kaido and Luffy. So we can hear Kaido as well.
Yeah. He's got that. But that just goes back to observation. Like, what is that?
Hard to say what's going on, you know?
But yeah. I don't see any problem with that, He's got telepathic abilities, From Michael J. Earlier in the arc we had CP0 say this isn't enough to take out the leader. We thought it was about the Beast Pirates, but it seems it is actually about the Alliance. Do you think this also applies to the fighter? I know that they still don't matter, but it seems to hint at some importance to them. I think Oda's just giving us a score update, giving us like where's the battle going. I don't really think it's got anything.
At the end of the day, what are these gifts gonna do?
I don't think it has any. I think it has any like big reveal about the numbers.
Yeah, like what's the end goal of these gifters? Just to fuck up Queen? Like what's gonna happen? Yeah.
It's a good question, but I don't think there's no real thing about it. I don't know. From Drago, do you consider Nami's fight with Ulti her own or a tag team between her and Usopp, with Big Mom's interference because it's a war? Yeah, it's a tag team at best. You might even say it's not even Nami's fight because she didn't really do anything.
Just finish her off.
Yeah. So, it seems that the rest of the three are scuffed up quite a bit. I'm starting to get worried we won't get much of their fights. Jinbei, Robin.
Well, look at Jabra in his lobby. Wasn't much.
We got the full chapter.
Yeah, we got a full chapter.
I hope we get a full chapter. Like, I want to see.
How long was Khalifa? That wasn't that long, was it?
A full chapter. Maybe even more. The final, the defeat was a full chapter. Because didn't we have like Monster Point interrupting that? It lasted quite a while.
Monster Point interrupts Frankie.
Yeah. I think something to do with the bath though. Doesn't Monster Point like knock over the bath and then Sanji gets water and he gets free? It goes for quite a long time. If I remember correctly.
Well, hopefully we get an update with Brook and stuff soon.
Yeah.
And Jinbei and stuff. Jinbei's just been chilling.
Yeah. So we'll see about that. The Khalifa fight lasted kind of a long time.
Yeah.
There you go.
But if we turn to this question, we should get We hope we get a chapter for each of them at least.
At least. From Tom. Since the reason Kaido's a Wano so far is because it's special, could it be that Yamato is also special in some way? Since he hasn't let Yamato leave Wano, from what we know. I think Kaido's more like, you gotta do what I say.
You're powerful,
you're gonna use you. I think it's got to do with Yamato being special.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think it goes back to the Joy Boy shit I was talking about. All that kind of stuff. Right. From Slick. Since Ulti got back up and lost to Nami after tanking the Big Mom named attack, do you guys think Page 1 will also get back up and Usopp will defeat it? Well, the announcement's already gone out. It'd be
declared defeated, so probably not.
The announcement's been declared as defeated. So
Conqueror's Haki is powerful.
Yeah. It'd be weird if Page 1 gets back up. Because then it would be like, we just saw you get your head caved in. Why is this exciting?
Seems like a lot less effort to use the Conqueror's Haki attacks than, like, Master Cannon.
Maybe it's more Haki and energy.
Sure.
But, you know. If so, what does it say about the Illustrates finding if these ancient Zorns have this much endurance, especially Sanji versus Queen?
We talked about
that this episode. It's going to be...
We've been talking about it for literally years.
We've been talking about it for years. These ancient Zoans are raw physical power and durability.
We need Usopp, we need Nami, we need Sanji getting involved. It can't just be Sanji.
Because Sanji has that power, has that physical strength. But the Devil Fruit... negates that. And we talked about that so long. Sanji's a straightforward, hand-to-hand fighter, and Queen's all muscle, all defense, all power. Like what? We've been talking about this for so long.
Yeah.
Alright? And now, you know, we can talk about Zoro and his Ashura and his Ryo. So maybe that negates that with King if that happens.
Could you imagine if Zoro gets the final blow on Queen as well? Hilarious.
Sanji damn bad.
Yeah.
Alright? But we've talked about this. We've talked about this for years at this point. How the fuck, with Oda keep on bringing up the durability, is one, Kaido gonna go down, and two, the commanders. But yeah. Alright. From Chris D. Is this the cheapest victory a Straw Hat has had since the New World?
Cheapest victory?
New World.
I mean, you can talk about ever. What's a cheap victory that comes to mind? A Straw Hat. I don't know. Do you count Perona as a cheap victory, or is that Usopp?
Well, Usopp put in work.
Just being Usopp.
Usopp had to put in work.
Yeah, there's explosive ghosts and stuff.
Had to find her, had to work it out. Ghost ability. I wouldn't say that was cheap. I think it might be the cheapest of all time.
Trying to think about it.
Yeah. Maybe...
Let us know in the chat what kind of cheap victory is. People are going to meme Katakuri, obviously.
Yeah, you're going to meme that, but what's the real answer?
Yeah.
Maybe Django Usopp. We have to go that far back.
Where he just got fucked up by Luffy.
Yeah.
Maybe, sure.
It was more just, I don't know, yeah. It's kind of hard to think.
Sure.
Yeah. This is probably it, actually.
Okay.
So there you go.
So perhaps.
Are the rest of the Flying Seas going to be defeated legitimately? You would hope so. I feel like unless Big Mom just goes around one-shotting all of them.
Yeah, who knows? But
I
maybe.
think, yeah.
We hope so.
Yeah, we hope so. Alright. It seems like the rest of the three are scuffed up quite a bit. Starting to get worried. We won't get to see much of the fight. So, you know. Yeah, but yeah, we'll get to see them.
They used to be puzzles, you know. The fights used to
be
puzzles. They
still are,
but we don't get to see them.
They still are. Oda just went. Big Mom does it, you know.
Yeah, it's like, what's the puzzle with who's who? I mean, Jinbei should just overpower him.
I mean, it's gonna be Agent Zone. They're all gonna be Agent Zone. How do we defeat?
Yeah,
their tough skin, toughness.
Black Mirror one might be a little bit more technical.
Yeah.
Sure.
From Breezy Bird. With Yamato having conquerors, do you think Dragon got it from Garp, or Garp got his own and Luffy got it from his grandson?
Don't know if Garp has
it even hereditary?
I mean, it's suggested that it is.
It's never confirmed, but it's suggested. Like, is everyone equally...
I mean, Mingra's born with it, and he didn't have...
Yeah. Like, is everyone equally... Like, does everyone have the same odds of being born with conquerors? Or is it higher odds if it's in the family?
We don't know if Garp has it
not confirmed. It's not confirmed. So we don't really know if that's fair.
Who brought up this? Someone brought up this point on King's stream this morning that Garp had to train to defeat Don Jiao after God Valley.
Don Jiao not a joker.
So where's the Conqueror's Haki punches from Garp? Why would he need to train?
I mean, Don Jiao might have had it. He's got conquerors.
It just revealed that they both had it.
Let's not forget Don Jiao has conquerors.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe
Will broken by Garp. Can't forget.
Yes.
So Don Jiao did have conquerors. So maybe there's something there.
Sure.
But who knows? All right. From Sammy TV, what do you guys think is so special about Wano? I've talked about this. I think it houses an ancient weapon, Uranus, and is necessary to access Raftel. Maybe it's necessary to activate the One Piece. It's like the keystone, whatever the fuck you want to say it is. I think it has massive implications, massive importance.
Well, yeah, it has to be something like that. Otherwise, it makes no sense.
The return of Joy Boy happens here. You know,
something happening.
It's gonna be massively important. From Anthony Black. 2 predictions. He's got it for us. 1. Garp is rocks. If you look at Rox's silhouette, it resembles Dragon. What happens is that Garp had 2 personalities, like Dr. Jekyll was behind.
Next question, please.
Switched personalities, and his appearance also changed.
Next question.
And you can't refute these theories because they're like, yeah.
Come on, next question, please.
Alright. 2. Chopper will prevent Onigashima from falling onto Wano. He will be able to hold up the island in his new form. Ultimate Giant Chopper. 3 Rumble Balls still in play.
Okay.
We don't know what it does post time skip.
Shout out Chopper, maybe.
Maybe that's still in play.
Okay.
Because apparently Caesar says it's giant. Can't say the word now.
Giantification.
Yeah, it's that kind of technology. So maybe that's more logical. Maybe that's more. There's a way there. It's still ridiculous.
Yes.
But while it's highly likely the story will go this way, I have described.
If the man's got dreams,
he's got confidence.
Yeah.
How would you have preferred things to play out with respect to the identity of rocks and the saving of Wano? Well, we talk about how maybe it would make the most. It would be cool if Aimu was rocks.
Yeah, I want Aimu to be rocks, so it all ties together. I don't want Aimu to be some bullshit mystic man.
Void Century King.
Yeah.
Some ancient legend introduced in the Void Century flashback. They're really built up over a long period of time. Don't really want that to happen.
Mary Jo's fucking God Valley or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. And Wano not falling, Momonosuke, the clouds.
Luffy blows it up.
Yeah, Luffy blows it up because it has to fall. If it's over the land and Luffy Kaido is defeated, the island falls. Does it not? And everyone falls with it.
I mean, it could just fall in the, fucking...
It's already over the land.
Yeah, I know, but it could fall in,
some desolate place. I think everyone would still be severely damaged from that.
How big is Onigashima? How big is the thing?
I know, the math, but whatever. No, let's not bring that up.
Sure.
Right.
It lands on top of Mount
Fuji.
And is a meme.
Oh, okay. But, yeah. I think Momonosuke saves the day in the end. You gotta give Momo something. To ingratiate himself with the people of Wano, to gain respect. Gotta give Momo something. For Valid. Or Vandal. Did the last chapter lessen the chances that Yamato will join? With her declaration for wanting to join, it seems like she won't get what she wants. Why? She's not a villain.
Yeah.
She's a good character. Good characters get what they want.
Correct.
I don't know why that necessarily is a thing. She won't get what she wants. What does she deserve to not get what she wants? You know what I mean? What kind of...
Just nothing wrong.
Yeah, why would Luffy reject her? I don't really see this. Also, her ability, her absolutely breaking the power structure of the crew, and her silhouette, what is it? Shoehorned introduction. I don't know if is it a shoehorned introduction? It feels...
I mean, effort's given, you know?
It feels kind of natural.
At some point, you have to, you know, the character has to enter the story.
Yeah, I don't know that
prior knowledge, you know?
It's not really that abrasive.
We talked about the power scale a little bit as well. Like, she won't be above Zoro, at least for long.
Yeah. Although one could make the argument that this is the case for Straw Hats like Brook and onwards. Thoughts?
Don't worry.
I think Robin's the most forced.
Oh yeah. Also, don't
worry.
Like
she just turns up and she's like, "Can I join?"
People shouldn't worry about the power dynamic anyway. That'll sort itself
like
out.
Robin joining the crew means anyone could join the crew.
Yeah.
Because during Alabasta, there's no real... She saves Luffy once. And then at the end, Luffy saves her, she's there. Mm-hmm. And then...
Because we expect Vivi to join.
She just turns up in the crew. Uh-huh. And she's like, "Can I join?" And then, you know, you get the real moment in NES Lobby. But, yeah, not really convinced that there's all these rules, all these standards for joining the crew. All right. From Gareth. Why is Oda lately choosing the worst options? Does he think people like this? 1. Ulti used as a hype tool. Nami gets a free W. Big Mom continues to be a meme / incompetent. Well, I think it's like Oda thinking that he can do both at the same time, you know, speed and give a satisfying conclusion, which you can't really do. Like, it's like... You know?
Well, he knew he had to give a lot of effort to make sure Nami and Usopp take out Page 1 and Ulti legitimately. Maybe there wasn't enough time to do that, so he had to...
you know, we've been through this before.
He had to, you know...
Yeah. Second question. How long do you think Kaido says Yamato flashback will be? Will it be a montage and half a chapter? Absolutely not.
A couple.
Rocks. Why is one special?
Depends what kind of flashback we get.
If it's just Yamato, and not
if it's just their relationship, yeah.
Maybe more. You can get that in one chapter.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Sure.
1 or 2. You know, Ace. I think Ace is massively important to his flashback. So you know, there's still things to do. And 3. Why is Oda wasting so many panels of people doing nothing, and doing nothing relevant? When is he time constrained, e.g. the Flying Six? Just like looking around, being like, "Nani."
Small panels.
Yeah, I kind of get what he's saying there, but I don't...
I'll be more complaining about the CP0 talking about nothing that matters and the Fire Festival this chapter. Which, you know, gives more flavour and context to what's happening on Wano, sure, but we know what's happening.
Yeah. From Bindle. How much of Zoro stands sweating right now about Yamato? Well, they're sweating.
That's why they're playing defense.
Yeah. From Dart. What are the worst chapters pre and post time skip?
Post time skip, Big Mom.
Big Mom amnesia.
That's easy. There's also some, worst, sure. There's also some...
The Gaimon chapter. That's not necessarily bad, okay. It's just pointless. Bit of filler.
A little bit of a message about treasure and greed.
Maybe there's like a slow chapter in Silver Village that's just like...
Silver Village is, you know, not great.
What are like the worst parts of pre-time skip? That you just go... Maybe like Satori...
There's a lot of don't care, like talking about how the fucking bubbles work in Shibondi and shit. That was like whatever. And how the bubble rides work and, you know, all that stuff. You know, describing how the... Skypiea tech works, which is not really required. Nothing's offensive. I can't think of an offensive moment, such as Big Mom. What does anything stand out that's offensive for pre-time skip? Rather than just like, this is whatever.
Controversial moment in pre-time skip. I could imagine at the time, Ace not being a Marineford would have been such a fucking kick in the head.
King of Lightning's around, Christian. If you King, if you want to jump in,
we're about to end this.
Sure, we're wrapping it up. But King of Lightning's around.
A few questions left.
If King wants to jump in, you can jump in if you want, King. Just
jump into Discord if you want.
Jump into Discord. We're not.
But yeah, like the worst, probably like I can imagine the most controversial moment at the time in pre-time skip was that Ace wasn't there, because it would have seemed like, what was the point of this entire arc? What the fuck's going on? That's what I can see. But
why are you mad? Yeah, but I'm not necessarily
that's what I can
sure
see.
That's a problem.
I think that would be.
I don't know. I'm sure there's examples that we've forgotten.
Maybe there's like a moment in Amazon Lily where Luffy acts like he doesn't care. That's not King.
Yeah.
Well, Luffy doesn't care. Looks like he doesn't care about his crew. In like Amazon Lily, where he's just like Ace. Maybe that. I don't know. Maybe that.
Not necessarily anything offensive.
Yeah, it's hard to find an offensive moment in pre-time skip.
Sure.
Yeah, King's coming in 5.
You'd be like 5 minutes. You want to set that up while you shoot me the next question, Christian? Give me the next question and I'll talk about it.
Alright, from Young Obama. What will Zoro and Saji's next pair-up will be to scale them up to Yamato?
Alright, so clearly Zoro's going to go on the Conqueror's Haki path. And general swordplay.
Yeah.
Saji's more of a hard thing to quantify, because we can talk about tech. The raid suits are quiet forever, obviously.
Yeah.
Will he ever get some... Conqueror's Haki is a question. Observation Haki, maybe some future sight stuff going on. Hard to say though with Sanji. Like, is he just gonna, Frank and Usopp can upgrade his tech? But it's always for Sanji's just speed, observation. He has base armor, which is fine for low gears. So we talk about.
He needs to show Haki. Like Sanji's route is Haki. There's no real other options.
We need like some
new fire shit.
Yeah.
But like for Sanji's end game, it needs to be Haki, and it needs to be. I imagine observation and speed is where Sanji really shines. For Zoro, just like sword mastery, Black Blade is probably the last power up. You would imagine.
Yeah, it'd be Blade. He's gonna start thinking about Conquerors a little bit as well.
Yeah, I think Black Blade's the final power.
It'd be good to see some subtlety from Zoro.
No, you know that'll never.
Again, maybe he can spar with Yamato and get him on that path of Conquerors.
Maybe. But
because I doubt he'll talk to Luffy about it.
I guess that's the question. Maybe we'll ask him when King gets in about Sanji's like route
to power,
route to end game.
Okay. Because Zoro's is obvious.
Yeah, I think Zoro's is obvious. Sanji's a little more obscure. From Red Robin Podcast. Is Oda doing a good job of balancing the war? What does he mean by like the numbers and like the...
I'm sure either side.
I don't really know.
Like a lot of people say there's no tension.
Everyone's busy. Everyone's like logically busy.
Are we at the point where tension for us doesn't matter?
No, the king has arrived.
King of Lightning.
Can we hear the king?
I'm sure he's still setting up and shit.
All right.
Christian, a question for you, right? Are we as the audience, the hardcore, immune to tension?
That's kind of a meta question because we know the Straw Hats are going to win.
Yeah, it's a question though.
Is that really a fair question?
King of Lightning's here.
Hello, King.
Aussie.
King, what do you think about this?
Did you hear the question?
Do you think the reviewers and the hardcore audience? Do you think the reviewers and the hardcore audience are immune to tension building?
Because we know Luffy's going to win in the end. You know what I mean?
Are we unable to feel tension anymore because we've been here so long?
I think we see Oda's patterns a lot more than people that are like not so hardcore fans, I suppose. So because we analyze the show this like almost like every week or some shit. So yeah, for sure. I think that because we expect more from Oda, because like I think as maybe I'm crazier, but I think as an author, you're supposed to really like change and develop. Especially for like a ongoing series. So, and Oda's style has been things we've seen in the pre-time skip, and that was, like like 10, 12 years ago.
Or maybe
So,
maybe 20 years ago it hasn't changed. Since
yeah,
Arlong Park it
exactly.
hasn't changed.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So for like a long running series, like you expect adaptation, you expect like change of style and other various things, but you don't really get that from One Piece. So
it's interesting, right? Because the community is not immune to hype, Christian.
No.
Oda can still make us hype.
Yeah.
But can he make us feel anything else anymore? Were we sad for Sanji?
Like we know the Straw Hats are gonna win. We are immune to tension.
Yeah.
Like how do we? Maybe we feel tension for Kinemon. Maybe we feel for other characters because they don't have that Straw Hat
plot armor. Sure.
But maybe something like that. King.
Well, part of Oda's problem, I suppose, is also like we spend so much time away from the Strats in terms of character. Even in this arc, like not a lot of Strats get a lot of character love, and because we spent like since I guess you can argue since Fishman Island, since the Strats have gotten a lot of character stuff, there's an expectation of us to really like hunker in on these characters. This arc, but we haven't gotten that. It's just been like a lot of Scabbard stuff, and no one gives a fuck about the Scabbards.
Yeah, the Scabbards are really hard to.
Biggest mistake of Wano is the Scabbards.
And it's amazing too because all the time he puts all his effort into the Scabbards. And look at
the audience doesn't care, dude.
Like no one cares, man. Like
the audience, look at the popularity poll. Like
exactly.
This what Kinemon, and then is it Kiku higher than Kinemon?
I think Neko is too, because he's a cat. I suppose.
I mean, but isn't Kiku like the highest Scabbard at like 48?
Yeah, I think Kiku is. I think Neko is either like right next to Kiku, like close to Kiku.
Yeah,
No, I think Izo is too. I think it's like Kiku, Neko, and Izo, like the highest ranking Scabbards.
I don't know. I think maybe the Scabbards were.
I like what he's done with Momo, but like everyone else is like whatever.
Maybe the Scabbards were a mistake. I don't know.
Let me see real quick.
The run time, is that necessary?
Anyway, King, we had a question from a viewer who asked us, obviously Zoro's progression to power is clear.
Black Blade, Conqueror's Haki shit.
What's Sanji's progression to ultimate endgame power? What do you think he's doing?
That I think is actually. I think that there's a lot of options there with Sanji. I think because it's kind of alluded to, even if folks want to say it was a gag, I think it was alluded to by Jinbei and Luffy that Sanji has better options in Haki than they do. Sure. So at least it's kind of alluded to. So I think we're going to see that really play out. And then I think we're going to see him really learn stuff about the Rage suit, especially when I think his family are going to come into play. Because I feel like that has to be a thing with Sanji. Sanji, I think that because I would say before the final arc, because I don't see us having a final arc where Zoro is not at that point in time the world's strongest swordsman. I would say, maybe, but I would say
my thoughts
that, we could do various things.
My thoughts about that is like the Zoro versus Mihawk fight happens in the epilogue arc, like right at the end.
Oh no!
But because that's the end of Zoro's story. Like, Luffy's Pirate King. Zoro has to go. Because why would Zoro achieve his dream before Luffy does? It doesn't really make sense for Zoro's character for Zoro to achieve his dream, and then he helps Luffy with his dream. Like he would want
because it's a harder dream, I suppose. Because that's what I think Mihawk alluded to. Or being King of Pirates is much harder, becoming the world's strongest swordsman.
But why would if you think about it in character terms? Why would Mihawk be against Luffy? You know what I mean? Like, why would this fight happen if it's not at the end of the epilogue? Why would Mihawk be a villain? Why would
Zoro... now he can't because they're not because the whole Shichibukai system is done. The world's done. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It makes the most sense, like in the epilogue. It could be a long fight. I'm not saying it's skipped over. I'm just saying after everything's said and done.
The only way I see that fight going down is Zoro actually challenging Mihawk.
Yeah, like
why would Mihawk be a villain?
After said and done, I think after everything's said and done, that's what would get the final part of Luffy's dream, the part that Roger and Luffy it's always blurred out. I think that's gonna happen, and I think in the process we're gonna see probably because I would argue that we're gonna probably see a few dreams happen all at once. We're gonna see Sanji's dream probably be in junction with Luffy's dream. Because that, or at least the first part, or the last part of that, because that's probably going to be ties to the all blue. I would hope so.
Yeah.
And then in the process too, that could also tie probably to Frankie's dream, I suppose, of having the
ship.
The ship, exactly like the ship, Kai the Pirate King, and so on and so on and so forth. And then that could also maybe tie into if we don't get the full scope of the Void Century until the very end that could tie into Robin dreams as well.
And
So like there's several dreams that can happen, and like one big thing.
Yamato can achieve her dream as well when Luffy becomes Pirate King.
Exactly, right?
Pretty much, right? Yeah. But like it's after becoming Pirate King, like what happens there, like what's left there. I think after becoming Pirate King, there we can see Zoro take on Mihawk. There we can see, I think Sanji. I think Sanji's gonna subjugate like all of German. I think that's what he should be doing at some point. Because I think German's gonna be an ally for the final war.
So yeah, we also talked about Sanji's probably gonna get pretty good future side shit.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about this aspect of like Frankie imbuing his technology in the raid suit, and then Sanji goes to light-based attacks instead of fire because of the Frankie laser tech. Maybe that's an option.
So here's the thing, Sanji, I think actually already kind of has that. It's a weird.
Yeah, thing a little bit. We
it's like we rarely see it, but like sometimes.
Did we really see it in like a movie?
He doesn't get another level of fire. No. Like we see it. We saw it.
When did we see it?
Against the Kraken. So it's like his equivalent of Zoro's Ogies, or like his star cake.
Was it the grill shot?
Yeah, it was a grill shot. Exactly. Yeah,
is that fire? That's not really light.
No,
is it?
It's like it's fire, but it's like
it glows hot,
condensed star. Yeah, it becomes like a star, like a Kizaru kick, like actually.
Yeah.
So and we've seen that since like I'm not saying it's like a light speed Kizaru-ish kick, but it looks like Kizaru's kick, where like it's a star thing, and then so
what if you like?
That would be like.
What do you think if he gets all of the German kid's abilities?
I don't see how he can micromanage all that stuff, especially when he's trying to, because like it's like he's already kind of learned his Zeph style, and then now he has the German tech. So like his whole power scheme is a culmination of like his families, if you would.
What if he gets
like he has the German tech and he has
what if he gets like the warp kitchen?
The warp kitchen.
And gourmet. What about that?
I wouldn't be against it, yo. I would not be against it. As long as you do some broke on that shit. Like, if he starts doing some Toriko shit with the goddamn knife, I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. Like, I'm ready.
All right. Next question.
Just change causality to make gourmet luck.
Next question. From, where are we? From Bendel. Do you think Drake hasn't been shown for a while because he has a big cliffhanger and that Drake will have summoned the Marines in the meantime? Has Drake gone off screen and summoned the Marines? I mean, we talk still finding Apu.
The Marines aren't happening at this point. Like we're so far in.
Yeah. Marines, Blackbeard, Shanks,
unless at
Moria,
the end, unless like the Marines arrest Kaido at the end.
Yeah, on some Arlong shit with like mate, and like Crocodile.
But like it's too late. Yeah, because we all know the Raid's not failing.
Absolutely not.
Ridiculous.
Not at this point. What do you think about that, King? You still on the fence about
more
it?
theories bold as well. No. I was never on the fence about Luffy failing. But the raid failing, that was like, there's no way.
Well, I think
I was right so far, but now we have to go like the extra step for Morge's theory about the whole thing is gonna wind up collapsing in on itself.
I think at like this point with
falling out, I have my doubts. Yeah,
with like Luffy coming back and like Luffy's gonna come back into the fake Kaido, it's like we're wrapping this arc up. We're not. Raid's not failing.
I just hope there's like a gallon of milk on that polar tank.
Yeah, he just drinks all that milk and he's fine.
Luffy can get back to full HP.
Yeah. Maybe, dude. Maybe. All right. Yeah, the Marines. I would have loved to see it. I would have loved to see Kizaru. I would have loved to see Green Ball.
Maybe.
What the fuck's going on with Green Ball?
Maybe Akinu was serious. They don't have enough resources.
I mean, they're trying to take out Mihawk with Momonga, so
yeah, there's a problem.
By the way, real quick, go back to the previous question you had before about the scabbard shit. I just looked it up. So the most popular scabbard is Izo.
Yeah, Izo. Okay.
Yeah, Izo. I like 42. Yeah, he's
42. Around the same ballpark.
In Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Japan. Yeah.
What about the worldwide? The culmination.
I didn't see the worldwide one, but I think Japan like be like the most because like that's what matters the most. Consider how it's like the Japanese themed arc and so on.
Sure.
And Izo's the number one. Then Kiku. Then so like then Denjiro after that. Then it's Neko.
Yeah.
So
all right.
yeah, Kinemon's nowhere inside the top 100.
All right, from
shut up, Kinemon.
We have a few questions here from Corvo Q. In the past, crew members broadly joined in groups of 4, not counting Vivi. In the New World 4, we got Jinbei, Yamato, and the 2 side boobs? Question mark. A bit of a meme question, but I get what he's saying.
Yeah, it is meme, man.
I get what he's saying.
Yamato joined the crew, right?
I get what he's saying here. Is there 2 more crew members to join?
No, it's 10.
Look, call me crazy.
It's always been 10.
It is, but call me crazy. But I would still, even though it's right now very unlikely, I would still like Momo to join as a cabin boy. But that's probably
He's gonna be the Shogun.
I think Oda is giving us. I think Oda's giving us Yamato to give us that Wano connection and not give us Momo.
Yeah, because Momo's clearly gonna grow into a
legendary warrior of insane power.
And he's already growing into that general.
Can you imagine 25-year-old Momonosuke?
Yeah, busted. Absolutely stupid.
Dragon
we're gonna have Shinobu use her powers to make him older.
Yeah. Crazy. Do some Gon stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That theory's still out there, man. I hate that theory. I despise that theory.
I don't mind it if he just does it to lift up Onigashima. If that's a way to do it, I don't mind that.
Well, it's so slow anyway, so why not just have it fall in the outskirts somewhere and then Momo do this weird cloud shit? Yeah.
Well, someone in the chat was saying his Hour of Legend will be holding up Wano while Luffy fights Kaido for an hour.
I don't mind that because you got to give Momo something great to do at the end of the arc. Yeah, you got to give Momo something to make sure Wano respects him. Yeah. Something, you got to give him something. I don't mind.
I'm still waiting for this big moment where I really want to see Momo. I want to see Kaido see Momo in dragon form. We haven't seen that yet. I think it's gonna be a big thing in the future. But what is gonna mean for Kaido? Because I want a Kaido flashback, not just a Yamato. I want a full-on Kaido.
We want that Rocks flashback.
Well, yeah, it should trigger the Kaido flashback.
We should be there soon. You would assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the way it usually goes is you get the flashback before the final showdown.
Yeah, look at Mingo, right?
So Luffy had to run up that hill twice. How many times does Luffy have to run up?
Onigashima.
Who knows?
3 times right now. All right.
What is it to say?
For young, better be at least, man.
Yeah. From Mont. Still from Kubo Q. What is the in-story reason that Kaido, Luffy, Kid, and Big Mom haven't just tried to knock each other out of conquerors? I mean, you would assume it's a pointless effort because they're not going to get knocked out. Why would they do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why would they pulse their conquerors to, try and knock each other out when they know it's not going to work? I don't know that it's,
Maybe Luffy and Kaido do it the next time they meet so they can, have that conquerors.
I mean, Luffy and Katakuri did it.
Yeah.
To, pull their dicks on the table. But, that's basically what it is.
And also, to knock out the, the crowd of Flampe and that bullshit.
Yeah.
But one thing in this arc that still irks the shit out of me is I don't know why we're not seeing more Conqueror's Haki being used to just weed out all the numbers.
Yeah, we were talking about this before with the CP0 shit this chapter. Well, the fodder doesn't matter because Luffy could just go downstairs and use Conqueror's Haki and knock out all of them. It doesn't matter.
That time,
right.
Man.
Yeah, I agree. In theory, this should be this should not be either that or Big Mom or even Kid can do something because he's Conqueror's Haki. Where we at?
Zoro could just do a Dragon Twister and take out all of them.
Yeah, Zoro's gonna cross. He's gonna cross.
Zoro spent 3 chapters fighting
a crowd
numbers.
Man. Yeah.
Well, fighting gifters and couldn't beat them. So, what do you think about that?
It's interesting.
All right.
Didn't use Enma, Christian.
Didn't use Enma. Saving Enma for Kaido.
Yeah,
right?
saved it. Right.
From Mont. How much stronger is Yamato than Zoro? Stronger, I'll say that.
Talked about this with King of Light this morning.
I'll say stronger.
I don't agree with that because I just feel we're jumping the gun here, man. Because there's evidence to prove that she's really strong, but there's other evidence where we've seen her fight against Ulti for 40 minutes and they just couldn't beat each other.
You can also also do the same with Zoro,
Zoro and the gift and the smiles,
getting fucked.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, absolutely you could.
There's a lot of
the question,
shit, yeah.
So the question is we don't know if she's doing. The assumption is that she has Conqueror's Haki. Is she actually doing the imbuing and there's space in between Kaido and her? We have no idea.
Look, you would assume.
Eric, I think, made a Herculean leap for that one.
No, I think it's legitimate.
It's not that aggressive.
The reason why I think it's not that aggressive, King, is because Yamato clearly was trained by Kaido, and Kaido would have taught him how to use the coding if he could.
We know Kaido beat the shit out of him as well.
Yeah, so we know.
Okay, so that's safe to assume. Yeah. Okay, so that's a safe assumption, but at the same time, we have also the statement of only a select few of the strongest people in the world could even manage to do something of that sort. So I mean, potentially Yamato could be one of those select few amazing strongest, but at the same time, it could be something as simple as it's her putting all her armor haki on the attack, and then it can because we've seen it before in the past. Because someone before where armor haki catch have had lightning too, but they're not as thick. And then so there's actually a degree of thickness where if Kaido's on the left hand side, his are way thicker and way deeper, way blacker. Where she's on the right hand side, and hers are actually a lot less thick.
Kaido's way thicker, way
I don't
blacker.
fucking know, yo.
I don't know about this.
I don't know.
Isolate that clip from King saying Kaido's thicker and blacker.
All right.
Come on, yo. Don't clip that shit. No one clip that shit. Fuck you guys, yo.
I don't know about that, King.
But you want to fucking ruin my career? Fuck you.
No. You ruined your own career with the Twitter account.
Fuck you.
You know.
Fuck you.
But anyway.
The Twitter account is fine.
It's spicy. It's spicy, King.
We'll see.
The last one's crazy. People are going fucking crazy. Oh, trans. I'm like, oh, here we go.
King, we'll see with Yamato, but I'm pretty confident.
King,
in that
can you
power.
wait?
We'll see.
King, can you not wait until Sanji just starts fiending over Yamato? Can you not wait for that? It's gonna be a great game.
No, I want to just do it early. I just want to do it early because it's funny as fuck. People just get mad triggered.
And it's gonna people get
mad
triggered.
I love it. Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
All right. Anyway.
Oh yeah, like what do you mean by girl king quote? I'm like.
From Itachi.
People, yeah.
Since next week is a break, could we get a first chapter review of Toroko or maybe One Punch Man? We already announced what we're doing for next week.
Yes.
All right. If people are interested in actually sending in those, we'll do it. If not, we'll do maybe something else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no chapter next week. I'm guessing King is planning some discussion video, some slander, whatever he does. But
I may do a fast food tier list. So be some slander shit right there.
You're not Logan Paul. What are you doing?
That could be some mega slanderous shit right there. Because some of these shits are getting very yuck. Yo, fuck Burger King.
Have you noticed the trend
wait,
in the community?
Who's saying fuck Burger King? Who's saying
me?
That? Why?
Because it's dog shit, yo.
I mean, we have 3 fast food restaurants in Australia.
I've talked about this with King, alright?
I don't. Yeah,
McDonald's,
you have fucking
Mickey D's breakfast, high level stuff.
High level.
Oh.
How can you deny the McDonald's breakfast?
It's overrated, yo. Mad overrated.
Well, who does breakfast better?
Who does fast food breakfast? Period. What the fuck?
McDonald's. I mean, but this is the discussion, King. Because this is the discussion.
Yo, listen, no. McDonald's is probably like middle of the run because it's like the staple. It's like the one that doesn't really fuck up a lot, but it's the same time it's not great at all.
All right.
I'm going to gas the shit out of In-N-Out Burger and
does that count though? I've heard that's more high end shit.
King, we got a Carl's Jr. and it's gonna take a long time to get there.
You have a Carl's Jr. No fucking way, yo.
It's very far away from us.
It's like 2 hours. It's like an hour and a half away.
It's an hour and a half drive. Is it worth us going there for the pilgrimage? No.
For Carl's Jr., no.
No, okay.
No way in hell.
All right.
But if you really want to, I mean, it depends on if they have it like genuine American, meaning like they have all the chemicals, all the unhealthy shit. Shit. Fine, maybe. Maybe you want to come there, but
you did that injected into your veins.
Enough about fast food, Christian.
All right.
King, what do you think about the trend in the community?
Yeah,
I don't know if you agree or not.
Yeah.
That people saying Oda doesn't care about power scaling anymore.
When he spent so long setting up the way Nami wins, and Oda doesn't care about power scaling. What do you think about that?
Yeah, yo, I saw it before. You guys talk about how Nami and Usopp, they should have won via tactics, and they should have
actually have a fight. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, like I'll just say, like I already told you guys, like long ago, like they're not taking down Ulti in page 1.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway,
and what happening? But I will give you that. Yes, if this was prime mature Oda, we would have gotten a lot of tactics, a lot of schemes from Usopp and Nami, and we would have seen it all. Not here's an off-screen headbutt from Nami, or that Nami from Ulti, and then that's the main thing. Like they, arguably speaking, a lot of that stuff probably happened, but it was done all off-screen, and we didn't see any of it.
Well, we've got King of Lightning here, the #1 anime fanboy, so maybe we'll see in the anime.
I'm telling you. I mean, listen, if the anime, it's coming. You just saw this episode.
I
they gassed the shit out of 3 ships.
That's true. They did gas
the highest quality shit.
How much gas? How much gas are we gonna get when the Straw Hats get on that little island before Onigashima, and we get to see the Straw Hats?
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Like they're gonna take down like 1,000 people per fucking straw. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
What do you think about people saying power scaling Oda doesn't care anymore about power scaling?
If Oda didn't care about power scaling, he wouldn't have given Zoro and Sanji power ups,
and he wouldn't have made Nami win the way she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
very much. Yeah.
So, it's like a trend with like Braga and shit saying it. They're like, it doesn't matter anymore, which is like, to me it's like, no, I just think you don't accept Oda's
power scaling is like 30% of a shonen.
Yeah.
You have to get it right.
It's not even okay. No, I think the problem comes. I think that the problem. I'll agree with you.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of animosity in the community when it comes to power scaling because of Kid. Because people really expect the Kid to be like all that and then stuff.
I mean, there's a lot of
agendas. Well, King, we were correct, and they can't handle that. So
I think that's I think that, and also the Shank shit. People that gets focused on tilt because Kaido's top fucking dudes, and it's like, but there, hello. Like, it's right there. This time, the only one alive. All these people that Kaido thinks are great people. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean shit because Kaido's
I can't believe people think that doesn't matter. That's like an Oda telegraph. That's like Oda telling you what's up.
Yeah.
You're fucking telling me, man.
And then it doesn't matter. Where's Garp? Shut the fuck up about Garp.
Oh, Garp, we know 2-on-1 against fucking Shiki.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Moving on to the next question.
Where's that Conqueror's Haki against Dr. Chow? I don't see it.
Facts.
All right, from Itachi. We all know Shanks is the strongest, but which One Piece villain realistically might be able to surpass Shanks by the end of the series? Now, slanderous question. Blasphemous question. But you would assume Blackbeard, right?
Yeah.
You would assume Blackbeard if this wasn't a blasphemous question. All right.
We're talking about the only guy that has the potential to grow at such a huge rate to where he can probably be. I think him and Luffy are going to be like the strongest guys in One Piece history ever, probably.
The only way I will accept Aimu as a legitimate villain in the story is if Aimu is rocks. If not, fuck Aimu.
Yeah.
That's tough. I mean,
because this is some bullshit. If Aimu's some stupid celestial being that's fucking 10,000 years old. And if it involves the moon, fuck off.
If it involves the moon and the moons, I'm cool with it. Let's roll.
Here's the thing. I think Mingo was talking about Aimu in Dressrosa, about the secret he knows. And that, relates to the immortality surgery. Because Mingo knows about the immortality surgery. He knows about Aimu. Goes back to that. Lame. But yeah, I know. But I think one person has to have the immortality surgery for it to be dropping
rocks and not have him in the story actively?
Because he's like a legacy character. He's like
But he just brought him up now. Why keep on talking about him if he's not a real character?
I think it's got to do with Blackbeard. I think he's got something to do with Blackbeard.
Blackbeard history, probably, right?
Yeah, I think he's Blackbeard's trying to achieve what
Carry Rox's will out or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's got more to do with Blackbeard. But anyway.
Could be a family thing, but who knows really, man.
Let's scroll down to some more questions. 2 questions left from Heike Haki. How do you feel about Seth Rogen's new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated movie? How do you feel about it?
I haven't seen anything about it. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who gives a shit? What?
Yeah, King doesn't care.
You allow that question?
We allow all questions, King. We allow all questions. Because we're not an elitist YouTuber like Kim Lighting. Yeah. Right? Who only lets people talk when they're tier 3 subs. Right?
I have no other choice.
And friends.
Right. Listen, man.
He has no other choice. I understand that privilege. Right?
Hey, King, how strong are the gifters, right?
Yeah.
These are your 3 options on where the gifters are power-wise. You got Arlong, Mr. One, or Bluno.
Ooh.
You go.
Let's go Bluno. Let's go Bluno.
That's ridiculous.
Bluno?
Some of these guys are no joke, man. That one gorilla guy, Sanji said, it's a powerful punch. Oh shit. Maybe. Bluno.
Okay.
Bluno.
So is that a legitimate army of 500 Blunos?
Yes. That's a
very legitimate army.
In the grand scheme of fodder, it's legitimate.
Some of the gifters.
Yeah, some are just freaks of nature that should end their lives.
Other ones get one-shotted. They get one-shotted by Jinbei and Sanji. What the fuck are these?
Batman might be
the strongest man in the verse.
Yeah, Batman might be Katakuri level. Who knows?
Yeah. He might be actually, unironically. You don't dunk on Luffy and not be one of the strongest guys there. What was his name again? Fucking Fortrix? The chicken with the... Oh my god. God.
The butt face, yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Just end your own life.
He loves it.
All right. Last question from Heavy. Do you think the order we see the Flying Six is the order the fights will happen in? Yeah, probably. I mean, Ulti and Page 1 are the first to go. Then you would assume... I assume it's in power order, right? So like Black Maria's next, then Sasuke, then who's who?
King, when do you think Oda's gonna let Usopp and Nami be strong?
Never.
Oh, they're always gonna be like.
All right, I can't tell you about Nami, but Usopp, I think Elbaf is gonna really shock some people. I think it's gonna be crazy.
Do you subscribe to the theory that Usopp will pick up Mjolnir and actually have a 10,000-ton hammer?
Okay, I think I'm not against it, but I think more than anything else, I think he's gonna be leading, legitimately speaking, like 8,000 giants.
Against who?
It's gonna be like
Against who?
What do you think?
Blackbeard.
What do you think?
What do you think? Dude? Against Big Mom.
How does the Navy? How does the Navy even compete? Right, with the Wano citizens, the samurai, the giants, the mink.
The Navy can't compete.
Yo, they're not. Okay, wait, hold on. What if? Because I think it's gonna be just the Navy. I think that the Holy Land is gonna have a crazy force, like hidden crazy
the
force
armor,
we're not gonna know.
The armor secret cabal.
And then also the SSG could be some crazy, like a genuinely crazy force.
According to
Oda, a lot of giants.
According to Oda, the fodder matters.
Yeah.
Big Mom would have been Pirate King with the giants.
I hate that. Yeah, well, come on, but giants aren't fodder. They're the strongest subspecies in the race.
I don't know.
We have to respect the giants. Yes, they've been a little bit mid, but at the same time, you can't ignore that Hydrauden did punch. He did defeat one of Dofi's guys. It was one fucking.
He did lift a ridiculous amount of weight.
He did. Okay. Yeah, like I think it was like 10,000 pounds or something, or
10,000 tons. Which is
10,000 tons. Yes,
a ridiculous amount of mass.
Christian, so this is why you have Aimu be Rocks, because he gets his old crew back, and Luffy has a legitimate fight for the world.
Well, like he's got Big Mom and Kaido right hand man,
and Blackbeard. Oh my God. Big Mom, Kaido, Blackbeard versus Shanks, Luffy, Dragon.
It's insanity. It's absolute. We can't handle that hype, right?
That's the level of hype I'm talking about. We got Zabo as well. We've got a lot of high-level dudes on Luffy's side. The Navy's not good enough.
The Navy's not going to cut it. Yeah, well...
The Navy's not good enough.
If Aimu is a celestial crazy being of some kind, would you see Blackbeard and Luffy teaming up to take out Aimu?
No, I'll never see that shit happen.
No, because after the race is over, like what's gonna do? Like Blackbeard should be technically speaking, like before, like at Raftel.
If I'm some Yuha Buck, see all futures and causality bullshit.
It'll never be that bad, One Piece. It'll never be that bad.
Oda's not gonna do that. Yeah, Oda's never gonna do that.
He's not
gonna do that Kubo shit. Alright, he's gonna do it. Alright.
Yeah.
And that's the final question.
I swear to God, if the Gorosei are
like top tier dudes.
Why would be so mad?
So many questions.
It's so dumb.
So many questions. But anyway, that is the final question of the show.
King of Lightning will drop in.
We'll drop it from King of Lightning. We appreciate it.
Yeah, a little love, no doubt. Yeah, I still got streaming. I was taking a shit, so I came on through. No doubt.
Yeah.
Kids trash as always. Never forget.
Never forget kids trash. Anyway, King, what can the people expect from you next week? There is no chapter. There is no live stream. King needs to make up the fun somehow. What's he gonna do?
Yeah. So the idea is outside of this fast food shit, because I actually may not do anything at all, because I should see my mom.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, right? Yeah. But if anything, there's I may just do a general stream that actually may include some gaming. Like fuck it, because it's been
E3
to get some stuff done. Yeah. E3's already half in, and it's been like dog shit.
I mean,
you
got Elden Ring, and Nintendo might save it.
Yeah, but that's not E3, and Nintendo may have some good shit on Tuesday, but I mean, outside of that, dude, I mean, like E3's been no. Like I need to see some really good shit. I haven't seen that so far at all. Again, maybe Xbox was good, but that was a big maybe.
You're a Sony guy, aren't you?
Yeah,
is that why
Sony's making a smart
Sony's move? Here?
Facts, no. If Sony was here, it would be E3 would have a good, probably like at least like a 6 out of 10 E3.
I feel like
so far they've been like 2s and 1s.
I feel like the last when was the last good E3? Like 2017.
Yeah,
probably. God, I mean it's been a while, dude. Like right now they're just all like glorified Zoom calls and just a bunch of fucking guys like animations and shit. Like it's not even like good, bro. Like it's crazy.
I'll play Halo Infinite for free. You know,
I'll play that multiplayer.
Sure.
It's free. Why not? All right.
Listen, I need some good shit, dude.
We gaming is King of Lightning. Is King of Lightning?
I don't know why he wants.
Is he finally going to play Breath of the Wild?
No,
is that happening?
This shit's
not for another year and a half. Maybe?
God damn. Yeah, King doesn't
I
play.
go at my own speed. My own speed is turtles.
Watch like Revan force him to play like Genshin Impact or some bullshit.
Yeah. There'll be some brand deal game. We'll play some brand deal game.
Unless I was getting like paid 10 grand a month by Tencent, I'm not touching that game.
I imagine his subscribers
serious?
will force him to play some titty anime game.
Yeah.
Okie Dokie Literature Club.
I mean,
Part 2?
he's getting to the point where he might as well just play hentai games at this point.
Yeah.
That's what King's
folks
doing.
are enjoying it, but folks are loving the read-through shit though. So, and I'm thinking a lot too, yo.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Like Black Clover's been pretty solid, son. Surprise, surprise.
Solid. Now don't watch the anime because that man screams a lot.
I mean, that's the first episode.
I can't, dude. There's no way. I can't fathom that.
Yeah.
And on Bala, I'm looking forward. I mean, I don't know if it's coming out soon, but people have been revving me up for JoJo's part 6.
It should
I'm
be
ready.
September this year, I assume. I think September, October.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
I expect the delays. I always do because
there's
a good chance that.
Yeah, but they just announced.
Yeah,
it.
like exactly. So
But
that's
if they
I'll
announce it,
2022.
it means
probably.
it's already in production and there's a schedule. So it just depends on the schedule is.
Yeah.
They don't just announce things.
I know, like, there should be the next anime coming out that should be big is this week or in 4 days time. Regular Ragnarok's gonna have the anime come out for Netflix, but that's probably not gonna be good.
Yeah. Man,
Keep it in
who
the book.
knows?
Yeah.
So many fucking anime come out these days. Like, how do you keep track of them? You know,
Scheduling just what's up this season and just watch it on Patreon. Let's go.
all right, go to King's Patreon if you want to support.
Yeah.
Did you even use the Patreon? Is that even a thing?
Hell yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Patreon is
never
actually consistent as shit.
You never.
No, I do promote. No. In my videos or in my Whoopish reactions, I always say because I have like 3 intros for my Whoopish. I have like 3 intros. You know. How
yeah, we know.
So in the middle of that, one of those intros, I'm like, oh, by the way, check out the fucking Patreon where I do exclusive anime content, and then boom. So like I promote it, and though I should promote it more, but so far it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
And we keep everything like in house, like we chat on Discord, everything's on Patreon Live, then we do the streams, and so actually that reminds me, holy fuck, I gotta upload that stream right now. God damn.
All right, there you go.
Anyway, thanks for King of Lightning to the shop. We'll see people next week, Christian.
All right, Shake's the God King. All right,
Good night.
All right, good night.